So I've seen Vinny play this, and I've seen Joel play this. So I've seen Vinesauce, Vinny, Skeletor, Joel play this a little bit from Imakuni, or not Imakuni. Lime Malicious has played this. Rev 2, and I don't know how to honestly feel. I mean, looking at this, I'm getting familiar vibes. Now, what we got before in the trailers, I mean, had this different energy, maybe like Xeno vibes, but all the while you're seeing like guns, you're seeing like Conquer the Squirrel kind of Conquer's Bad Fur Day kind of humor, and yeah, it's a Pokemon kind of rip off, but it's like you're doing all these things, but like I don't know, you know, what was this game trying to be, right? I mean, you're seeing all the excitement. There's a fusion there. You're seeing all this crazy shit. Are you abusing Pokemon? Are you abusing animals? And then there's nothing else. I don't understand. So I'm like, here I'm just thinking this is going to be some cool M for mature rated shit right here. Like all this crazy shit. You're putting them in the sweatshops. You're doing all kinds of sick shit. I mean, look at all this, right? Send them to work, put them in torture chambers. Like I thought this was going to be like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Look, watch this. Watch one drops. That's that. But what we got here is it's basically like Breath of the Wild again. It's the same complaint I had with Sonic Frontiers, and there's a lot of other games that copy the same formula. I would say that maybe Horizon Zero Dawn series might be a little bit different. Now, I mean, it's just I've been playing. I've been going. I went back to Breath of the Wild because I never finished the DLC. I'm in the big dungeon after you get the what is it? Mipha's Grace, Rivali's Gale, Urbosa's Fury, and Daruk's Protection Plus. After you upgrade all four of the champion's powers, then there's this final dungeon at the Resurrection. And I'm doing this in VR. In my Labo VR. Okay? You've all seen that. So, and I have to lower the light because I'm having, if you have bright lights in your face. Well, this is a recommendation also too for all if you may hate this video, but I'm going to give you one positive piece of advice. When you're putting on a VR set, I don't care if it's Oculus Rift or Labo VR, make sure that the light is way dark. Turn down the brightness, turn off auto brightness so that your eyes do not get damaged and you have to wear glasses and shit. So make sure to turn down your brightness for your VR experience. Now, when it comes to the open world games, I mean, you've got all these kinds like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts Legacy. You got No Man's Sky. You got Banjo Tooie, which is like a big series of corridors and open spaces, then more corridors and open space. How they crammed all this in the N64 is beyond me. Even Castlevania games have that side-scrolling Metroidvania exploration open world. And then you got Zelda's original top-down views. But I think, and Vinny's trying to play this game, and he kind of likes these kind of things. I think compared to Valheim or I don't know, some sort of building simulation. Honestly, like when I saw the gameplay that both of these men were doing, both Joel and Vinny, I said, yeah, this isn't what I was hoping for. I was hoping for more like Conquer humor, some foul language and blood and stuff. Yeah, you get to knock the animals around, but Link could just shoot a couple of boxes and call it a day. So I never felt there was anything big or significant. So I'm opting out of getting PalWorlds. Not because I don't think it's a good game, but like I have games like this. I guess for me now, I don't have that autistic, I gotta buy. I mean, I don't know what my life is gonna be. One of the reasons you're hearing me say this is because as of right now, I'm not monetized. Check how many followers I got. Do I have more than 2,000 followers? If the answer is no, then you're going to understand why I'm very picky about the things I buy because I, I'm unemployed right now. I don't even know what's going to happen. And so I'd rather focus on the games that are distinct from other games. I'd rather like Road 96, right? That's a that or route, yeah, Road 96. That's a distinct game that had like telltale mechanics and different third person, first person things going on. That game you had to figure out how it worked. You didn't know what it was right away. I had to show you a little bit to tell you, okay, this is how the game plays. This is what you're supposed to do in the game. This one you already know. It's Zelda and Pokemon, and you get to eat your Pokemon, I guess. I don't know what you're doing, but it's like another game that's like the last game. So of all the games that I decided to focus on, and I purchased a physical game through Amazon. I picked up the Switch version, $30. It's an 8-year-old game, and in 8 years they brought it to what it was. I would say Death Stranding has a distinct gameplay too, but that one and the other side to get Hogwarts Legacy is not. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, and I can play I can play Order of Phoenix for a little bit longer. I might go back into it more just because I haven't really played enough of it. And the gameplay doesn't feel bad on either this or either Harry Potter or this. So, I mean, really, isn't it like Hyrule with a bunch of small planets instead of a one big flat island? So it all whether you take a big open world and wrap it in a sphere or lay it out like an island like you would in Banjo Tooie or the Zelda games. Um, and the shock and awe value of what PalWorld was trying to be, like there's just not enough in there. Like Conquer, when Bad Fur Day came out, they made sure you were laughing and having a laugh at the adult humor and the character's expense every time. Like it wasn't just like it wasn't too much like another game, but it had like even South Park, the RPGs were good. So I'm gonna opt out of PalWorld. Um, yeah, I just I unless I monetize, I can afford to throw money around. That's one of the main excuses. I can't afford to just spend money like that like crazy. So it's just a matter of what are the most important games ever, and can I afford it, and can I buy it, and can I put it in my collection? That's all. That's all this is really about.